going down for real. It's going down for real. It's going down for real.
Good afternoon, PACE community. Welcome to the very final episode of Christian and Cindy's Corners with your student government president and host, Christian Edward Alexander.
And your student government vice president and co-host, Cynthia Elizabeth Sousis. And let's get down to business for the final time of our announcements. For second years, we are going to give you information to where the graduation banquet is going to be located. It will take place at the Rosebud at 1500 West Taylor Street, Chicago, Illinois, on Friday, June 19th. The cost is $50 per person, including us, the graduates. On the following morning, Saturday, June 20th, will be the 2015 PACE commencement ceremony. It will take place at Erie Crown Theater at 10 o'clock in the morning. Erie Crown Theater is at 2301 South Lakeshore Drive. Underground garage is $21 and it closes 30 minutes before the ceremony has begun, so plan ahead. Graduates, remember that we need to arrive at the theater before 8 o'clock a.m. for lineup, and the procession begins at 9:45 a.m.
Well, I just want to congratulate all first and second years on a fantastic year of the 2014-2015 year at PACE, and also a great first year here in the city of Chicago. We have been through a lot of changes, internship changes, and also class changes and some staff departures and the different service learning projects and the activities we have gone on. And in spite of it all, we have made it, and me and Cindy are really proud of you guys. And be sure to continue to achieve what you do best, because you are really smart, and I know each and every one of you are going to be doing really great things in the future. It's important for all of us to keep each other updated and make plans to hang out after we leave the dorm. Remember to keep in touch over the summer using Twitter hashtags. There will be new hashtags every week. You should post using the hashtag at NOU PACE in it. This week's hashtag is when I go home. In the post, you should talk about what you did your first week back home.
Also, there will be a fun video tutorial posted on Weebly all summer long. So keep checking the website for ways to keep your skills sharp while you're at home. And now, without further ado, for the first time, me and Christian will both be hosting a one-on-one PACE staff interview together with our outstanding PACE director, Salima Hargadon. So ladies and gentlemen, Miss Hargadon.
Hello, Ms. Hargadon. How are you today?
Hi, I'm well, Christian. Thank you for inviting me to the show.
Hi, Miss Hargadon.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Cindy. Thank you for inviting me on.
Yes, we appreciate you coming out during your busy schedule, and glad for you to be on Christian Cindy's Corners.
It's a great honor, and since it's our last episode, we want to have you as a spotlight for the whole thing, the big finale.
The big wrap up.
Yep.
So me and Cindy are going to ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
The first question, so since you have been here for 2.5 years at PACE, and this will be your final year at PACE, what was your favorite thing about PACE?
Oh, wow. That's a big question. I think my favorite thing about PACE, it always comes back to the community of PACE that we developed as a group together. So the students, the staff, full and part-time residential staff, instructional staff, job coaches, our life skills instructors, as well as your families too, have made this amazing community that I've been honored to be a part of for 2 years, and that you've all allowed me into your lives, and you've all worked with me to make this an amazing program, amazing friendships between the students, the staff and students, and the parents. We've all been able to do this together, and it's been an amazing, amazing journey.
That's a good way to put it.
I agree.
So what kind of goals, or what would you like to see in all of the PACE students as they all prepare for the future?
Wow. So I want all the students to continue to build on what we've all started here together at PACE, okay? And so those goals are going to look different for each student. For instance, students who decide not to go on to transition or to bridge, their goals immediately are going to look a little bit different than the students who maybe are returning for bridge or transition or their second year. That the students going out into the world right away have some unique immediate goals and short and long-term goals, but they're no better or worse. They're just different than our students who are continue on with the program. Each of our students, no matter what stage our students are in, they have the common goal of more independence. And whether that's going to classes at a community college, or whether that's going to get another internship or volunteer work, or paid opportunities and living in your own apartment. They all have in common independence as the end goal.
That's a great answer.
That's a good one.
That is a really great answer. So the last question is very self-explanatory, like, what are you going to miss about PACE?
Oh, I think that comes back to the first question, actually, what Christian asked me. It comes back to that community. And for me, again, you all opening your hearts and your families and your time and your honesty and your fears and your dreams, opening all of that up to me and letting me be a part of it, I feel a part of each and every one of you. Whether, again, it's PACE students, PACE staff, even the staff that I don't get to see so frequently. It's been an amazing ride, and I'll miss that connection, a daily connection that I have with each of you. Even when we're on the weekends and I'm not around as much, you all are still on my brain all the time. That's what I'm going to miss.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say we are really going to be missing you a lot, and it's Ms. Gearing as well. She's planning on leaving, and we just want to say thank you so much because you guys have made PACE successful as it is of today. And me and Cindy, and I'm speaking for all of our classmates, we thank you for your support and helping us out.
Oh, my pleasure, sir. And it has been an honor.
An honor, yes.
Yes, it has.
To be with you and to be on the show. So thank you so much.
Yes, Miss Salima Hargadon, everyone.
Thank you.
So before we end the entire show, I just want to talk about how the history of Christian and Cindy's Corners started. This show was possible because the PACE staff recognized my talents as a very good public speaker, because all of my life I really, and I still do as of today, want to be a sports broadcaster so I can get a name out there for myself, and also wanted to show the PACE community my talent as a public speaker other than hosting the Creative Slam. Now onto the history on how this show started. I remember it was way back in early January, and me and my job coach, Ms. Sharon, talked about how I wanted to show my public speaking voice to the entire PACE community. And I was thinking of doing a weekly series to talk about PACE, which Sharon thought it would be pretty cool for me to do. So a few days later, when she met with Ms. Kornhauser to discuss what we spoke about, and Ms. Kornhauser thought it was a very fantastic idea to do a weekly series every week to discuss what's going on in PACE. So she got a chance to meet with me and she thought, since I'm the student government president, she was thinking about adding the vice president here to this, since she is the vice president and who also has a great speaking voice to help me with the weekly series, and also Wanje, who is such a really great producer and cameraman, to maybe help us film the series. And after discussing it with Cindy and Wanje as well, who agreed on it and thought it was a wonderful idea, and before you know it, Christian's Corners was born. We really had some great time discussing what was going on in PACE during season 1. We had so many memories that we will remember, like getting a chance to have one-on-one interviews with staff and always motivating our classmates and for the PACE community support throughout the shows. Then when season 2 came, we named it to Christian and Cindy's Corners so Cindy could be recognized as well. But that's mostly how the story on how it got started, and I gotta say, I can't believe it's the final episode.
Before we have one final sign-off, we want to get a chance to acknowledge some of the PACE staff for their help on the show. We would like to thank Miss Kornhauser for helping us hold our script, and also Miss Sharon for helping us out with some ideas. Also shout out to Mr. Richards, who helped us film several episodes in our show. Also an acknowledgement to Mrs. Padella, who assisted us and had fantastic ideas for us during our student government meetings. A huge and special thank you to our outstanding cameraman, Mr. Juan J. Lee, who worked tirelessly on holding our scripts while filming and editing our video and putting in our descriptions and pictures from our activities and editing out our flubbed moments and filming our rare one-on-one staff interview sequences. And I would like to thank all of you viewers for your endless support. Without any of you, none of this would be possible to put together.
You guys are the best viewers ever. And well, that concludes our final episode. I'm Christian Alexander.
And I am Cindy Sausis. And shout out once more to our producer and cameraman, Mr. Juan J. Lee. Thanks for watching our episode and our entire show. And good luck to all of you in the future. Peace out, everyone.
For the final time.